What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. One of the most surprising teams in the NBA this year would without a doubt have to be the Chicago Bulls. In regard to how good many people thought they would be, they are vastly overachieving right now, and especially when you take into consideration all of the injuries that they have dealt with. At the time that I am recording this video, they are currently the #1 seed in the entire Eastern Conference, which I don't think nearly anyone could have predicted at this point in the year. But what has really become apparent about them to me happens to be how real of a playoff contender they can become, and that is not something that can typically be said for a relatively new team. It is not often that a team can dramatically shake up their 15-man roster and immediately become a true playoff contender afterwards, but I think the Bulls have found a way to do it. And in today's video, we are going to talk about why I believe that. But real quick, before we get into it, if you could take a brief moment to drop a like on the video and hit that subscribe button if you have not already, I really would genuinely appreciate it. Without further ado though, let's dive into the video, and I would be remiss to not begin by talking about Demar Derozan. Undoubtedly an MVP candidate, and honestly, one of the feel-good stories of the NBA this season, Derozan has been playing at a career high level. Averaging 28, 5 and 5, and on some incredibly efficient shooting and clutch shooting at that, he has blown away practically all of our expectations. Demar Derozan had really been carrying their team while being without Zach Levine, Lonzo Ball, and even Alex Caruso, and after being written off by many fans before coming to Chicago, he is more than deserving of all of the praise that he has gotten. But for even as valuable as he has been to them throughout the regular season, in my opinion, he will be even more valuable to them during the playoffs. When the game slows down and you need a guy who can create and knock down a tough shot in a big moment, there are few guys who can do that better than Demar Derozan. Proving that the mid-range game is not dead yet, Derozan has been averaging a league high in mid-range attempts per game at 10.1. And not only has he been taking a lot of them, but he has been knocking them down at a near 50% clip, which honestly, in today's NBA, that is insane. Nowadays, the NBA may revolve around the 3-point line, but as we know, when it comes time for the playoffs, you need a guy who can knock down shots from the mid-range. And even though Derozan has had well-documented playoff struggles at times, he still has more combined playoff experience than anyone on their team. Zach Levine and Lonzo Ball have not even played in a single playoff game up until this point, and Nikola Vucevic has never been beyond the first round while being a key contributor. In terms of actual playoff experience, only Derozan and Caruso can really be pointed to on their team, and both of them will be key to their ability to make it far. However, I think that Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns prove that you do not need a ton of playoff experience to go far. You obviously do need a veteran leader like Chris Paul to guide your team, but not every player you have needs to be a playoff vet. Rather, I think they all just need to be confident and be able to play at a high level when the lights are brightest. And to me, a guy like Zach Levine perfectly embodies that. No, he may not have the playoff experience yet, but like Devin Booker last year, I do not believe he will fail to show up come playoff time. Levine plays with a ton of confidence, and I have no doubts about his ability to translate that into the playoffs. For me, the real wildcard on their team would have to be Lonzo Ball. You could argue that Nikola Vucevic would fall into this category as well, but I think that Lonzo Ball will really make the difference in how far they can go. Both Demar Derozan and Zach Levine will be carrying a heavier load for them compared to Lonzo, but in my opinion, his performance will heavily impact their ability to match up with an elite team. Right now, he is currently injured, and he is only projected to be returning shortly before the playoffs. If he hopes to get into his groove quickly before then, he will need to get comfortable fast. Again, he may not carry the offensive burden that Derozan or Levine carry, but his all-around impact on their team is a big-time difference maker for them. If he is not able to contribute at a similar level offensively, along with not being healthy enough to play high-level defense, then there could be a real chance that they underperform. Although, given the added backcourt help that he will be getting from guys like Caruso and Desumnu, I kind of doubt that Lonzo will negatively impact them, even if he does underperform a little bit. If he is able to overachieve though, then who knows, that could be the difference between them only making it to the second round or them being able to go all the way to the NBA Finals. In conclusion though, between having a real leader with playoff experience in Demar Derozan and even Alex Caruso, along with having young, hungry players in Zach Levine and Lonzo Ball, and then having a great supporting core group behind them, I think the Chicago Bulls are built for the playoffs. Now, it definitely will not be easy for them, but I think they are true contenders rather than being pretenders. But with that will conclude my thoughts on why the Chicago Bulls are built for the playoffs. And what do you guys think? How far do you think they will go? Let me know your thoughts by commenting down below and we can talk about it there. But before you go, I would like to invite you to join the official Discord for the channel. If you like having NBA debates and discussion with others in real time, being updated on NBA news, or even being able to chat with me, then you really should think about joining. That will do it for this video though. Big thank you to everyone who took the time to watch until the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and turn on notifications to get notified right away when I drop a new video. But as always, thank you for watching and have a great day.